Okay, now here we are with chapter six,
On the home front.
which I believe is Johnny Cage's chapter. I looked before starting this on we would be playing as, and it's Johnny Cage. This was meant to be recorded hours ago, but I got into like a little writing mood, so I was kind of like writing stuff and doing some other stuff, and as far as I know, 5 hours passed, which doesn't bode well for me because I'm also um took out my DVDs again, and I decided to rewatch quite a fair bit of them. I'm doing a big Dragon Ball marathon in anticipation for Daima coming out. English DVDs finally for Daima, which despite me not really liking Daima, you know, it's whatever. This also gives me a good segue. I might start a new. I've mentioned this before. I might start a new thing on my channel where, other than Cat Chat, which hasn't gotten off the ground yet. I have to figure out what I want to cover first, and I think I'll cover the stuff from that Dragon Ball event since we're getting closer to April. Mainly just partly starting with Super, talking about Age 1000 and the Sparking Zero Doozy, or just like Sparking Zero in general, get my thoughts out. I would like to have another person there, but I might save cat chats for like whatever when I want to do them like stream, especially when it's stuff that I'm passionate about. But I was thinking of starting another review thing where I kind of like review things that I've watched in my opinion and see if things have changed or not. And well, I'd like to do it starting with Bardock the Father of Goku, then hit the history of Trunks. Then once I finish OG Dragon Ball for the third time, I'll kind of like talk about OG Dragon Ball in general, and then talk about what I think are the highlights and things to that effect. But I guess that could also be like a cat chat thing. We'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up now.
Chapter 6. War on the...
Your heart has hardened, Kotal.
It is too late.
Blame yourself for the Elder God's deaths, Raiden. Your actions have irrevocably altered Kronika's golden balance of light and dark. Shinnok's decapitation was the capstone.
You are a paragon of virtue. You should wish evil vanquished.
I abide my mother's will.
You were begotten by Kronika.
As was my brother, Shinnok. The darkness to my light. Nature demands equilibrium. Balance is perfection. You have stepped out of your role, made that balance impossible. That's why the new era holds no place for you.
You will not succeed.
Kotal Khan is captured, Raiden. The combined might of Outworld and the Netherrealm will keep your forces at bay, while my mother finishes her work.
Do not underestimate Earthrealm's warriors.
You are right to have been fond of these mortals. They were good souls.
Man, these arms are an upgrade. It'll be payback time next time I see Ermac.
Oh, I made sure he got his.
I imagine future me is out kicking ass with these right now.
Cassie told you that future you spent time as a revenant, yeah?
Sounded horrible. Can't imagine becoming Shinnok's puppet. But she says I come back from it.
The experience haunted Dad. But then you, met Mom. She brought you back to life.
The love of a good woman. Like the sound of that.
She was Dad's everything. She died last year. Ever since Dad stayed on the farm, he feels safer there.
Here's how you access incoming reports. Swipe here to cross-check them with past reports. The software can suss out the deltas.
Now that's progress.
So, I married Lieutenant Princess over there. Always had a thing for blondes. Ever since Susie DiNardo Junior year. Take it from me, you didn't miss much. That woman over there, she's the real deal.
Oh, I got eyes, brother. As younger you, I solemnly swear to tap that at the earliest opportunity.
What? It's our destiny. Out.
How the hell do I ever sleep with that guy? Who's your father? I can't believe I just said that.
Look, my dad isn't the Johnny you know. He grew up. I like to think you rubbed off on him. As a kid, I looked up to both of you.
My dad, your grandfather, was my hero. Called me Private Pumpkin.
Huh. That's what you called me. We should get back to work.
Biometric verification required. ID verified. General Sonia Blade.
General Blade? Dad would be proud.
Untwist your panties, older me. I'm a star. This is a military operation, not a movie set. I'm only the best fighter here, but your daughter's got me sitting at the kids' table. Our daughter is CO. A little humility might earn her respect. Dad always said, hungry people eat lunch, humble people serve it. Dad was an asshole. Hollywood made us an even bigger one. Yeah!
Fight.
New notification. Microphone unmuted. Okay, something that I do want to take away from this is Johnny Cage, even if NetherRealm doesn't have the best, like, the best writing sometimes, Johnny Cage is almost always on point and is always a delight to play in these games. He's always really good and really fun. Like, basically, any NetherRealm game, Johnny Cage has been really fun to play as. From MK9 all the way to MK1, he's a mainstay main, I'm telling you. But his interactions with the younger Johnny, with past Johnny, is amazing. Like I mentioned, Johnny Cage, no matter how NetherRealm has bad writing, Johnny Cage is always written either in a very funny way and a very, like, what I'm trying to say is he's a very fun character to play and to be around and to, like, listen with his quips and everything, and I think that they really nailed his character, and it definitely shows in MK1, because MK1 Johnny Cage is one of my favorite characters in MK history. But I do like how this Johnny Cage actually cares about people and he's not a douchebag. It's really fun to see that, and it's fun to see these two interact and see the difference between them both.
Not my contract. An old man just kicked your ass. Get lucky.
You left me behind?
Excuse me?
My final mission.
How did you... Shit. No, I'm not doing this. Not now. Not with you.
Damn it, Cassie! You abandoned me?
To save the company! That was my order!
Who the hell gave you that order?
You did. Read the full report, Lieutenant. Go to condition red! We're under attack! Repeat, we're under attack!
Yippee-ki-yay, right? Follow my lead. Freaky like Friday.
They shot our face, Johnny. They shot our face.
Ah, he's gonna get us killed. Whew. Funny way of saying howdy, partner.
I was saying goodbye.
Now, why is a nice Texas boy like Aaron Black in bed with the Black Dragon? Older you works for Kotal Khan. He's one of the good guys, kinda.
When I pick sides, I pick a winner. Every time.
And this is where MK11 has, or I guess this is a wider issue with like timeline stuff and multiverse stuff. I can make a whole video using just MK as a huge example of this. And how some things can be actually done well and how it has potential, but it's such a washed up idea that I'm sick and tired of freaking seeing it because of specifically how it's used in media. Like, for instance, Cassie Cage actually feeling kind of mad at her mother, or at least her past mother, and feeling that pain of seeing her, like, basically reliving knowing that her mother, the one that she grew up with and really cares about, is dead, and seeing her being accused of leaving her to die. I can see how that would really fuck someone up, and I do think that Cassie's voice actor gets that well done. Wanda Rousey, though, I haven't really ragged on her performance, mainly because Megan Fox in MK1 is so much worse than Ronda Rousey. The only time that Megan Fox has really been good is in the live-action Transformers movies, which only because like she sounds really awkward and she's meant to be an awkward teen pretty much, and as fucking Toy Chica.
You chose poorly. Cassie! Sonia! Breathe, kiddo.
They took Mom. Sonia.
I'll get her. Can we find out where they've gone?
Tarmac B.
On it. Keep her safe.
Take her. Send another extraction vehicle.
You won't be online long enough for your friends to make it, Tinhead.
Johnny Cage. Cyrax defeated you when you were younger and stronger. As I am his superior, I am yours.
You're forgetting the time I beat Shinnok mano a mano. Oh, wait. You were dead when that happened.
New notification. Microphone unmuted.
Yeah, Cage does have a point there. And once again, it's such a waste to have these character models and not either make these as unlockable secret characters you get from, I don't know, maybe beating story mode or beating arcade mode of certain characters on certain difficulties or something. You know, something to make it, like, worthwhile to, like, play the offline modes, but yeah, I get it. You know, MK is basically completely unusable after the freaking servers go down. And with, like, all the mergers and stuff, there's a good chance that we see these games go offline.
I only need one ticket.
Which would be a shame. Anyways, let's, like... Oh, okay, let's kick your ass. Come here. Take that. I forgot we fight Sector here. Boom. I do want to try to get his fatal blow before, you know what? Let's go for the grab. No, start it. Let me grab you. Okay. Oh shit, okay. Ooh, we can get our special. Oh no, 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 no. Oh crap.
Go back to the 90s. Who's next?
I'm next. Hollywood.
Shit. As if throwback me wasn't bad enough.
Oh, it gets bloody worse. Sonya and your little girl, they're gonna die. Right in front of your face.
Notification. Microphone unmuted.
Okay, let's go against Kano. Oh shit! Ooh. Also, yes, they finally give him his eye laser. There's a lot of things that MK11 did really well, and I think showcasing their powers and their fatalities and their supers was absolutely the right way to go. It feels like a natural progression from MK9's like kind of like normal, like almost like super duper combos kind of in a way, and MKX's refined versions of the X-rays. I do wish X-rays stayed though, and they bring them back for MK13 or M2K or whatever the hell they're gonna call it. How about you give us the MK Ultra series? MK Ultra, MK Ultra 2, MK Ultra 3, MK Ultra the Ultimate Final Battle of Ultimate Destiny. Also, shit, this is our final fight. Maybe I should let him, yeah, just like, abuse me because I want to see my special. Please. Okay, thank you, Kano. Okay. Dang. Yeah. Ooh, those green hits are awesome. And I crown you the Grammy Award winner.
No one threatens my family.
Well, well. Got ourselves a full-on generation swap here. Don't think so. Between Ninja Mime and Lady Liberty, we've got all the leverage. We're leaving. Go get my lesser half.
And the base?
Taken care of.
Let's go get them.
Anyone else hear that beeping?
Have I arrived too late?
You're back in the nick of time.
Now that's what I call a miracle.
Yeah, Raiden. Thanks.
Grandmaster Hasashi, I humbly request the Shirai Ryu's hospitality. My Sky Temple has been compromised. There is no safer place for us to gather.
Lord Raiden, welcome to the Fire Garden.
The Elder Gods are gone? Shinnok is Kronika's son? No wonder she sent the Black Dragon after me and Dad. We both kicked his ass.
It is not vengeance that drives Kronika. She restarts history to balance light and dark among the realms.
What can we do, Lord Raiden?
Gather Earthrealm's forces. But that effort will be for naught if Kotal Khan's armies cannot join us. Cetrion informed me that Shao Kahn has captured Kotal Khan. We must spare no effort to free him.
Kung Lao and I will go. We will rendezvous with Princess Kitana.
Thank you both. May the Elder Gods protect... May you return victorious.
You are passionate, Princess.
That was a long ending segment. Anywho, yeah. This was Chapter 6, and wow, things really did pick up. There are a couple of things that I guess that maybe I should talk about. The fact that Cetrion is, I think from this, it's very heavily implied that Cetrion is the one who single-handedly killed all the Elder Gods, and okay, we know the Elder Gods can fight. Shinnok was a fallen Elder God and can fight, and Cetrion is a playable Elder God that can fight. We fight her in the story mode. It just feels like the Elder Gods just aren't super powerful. Like, what's the point in having them basically be like overseers if they're that weak, where one of them can take on the rest? Like, is Cetrion that powerful? And honestly, it messes with the established MK hierarchy. The one being and the Elder Gods. We know that the Elder Gods fought with the one being. I have to read up on my 3D era lore again, but I believe some of the Elder Gods was killed by the one being, which again is contradicted because the Elder Gods can't die or whatever. The thing being here is, if the one being's like basically like Kronos or not, well, Chaos or whatever, a similar like primordial god being, a creator of the world or whatever, similar like Norse or Greek mythology, makes sense why it could kill the Elder Gods, but the Elder Gods were able to overpower it and separated it into the realms, hence the Kamidogu, and the one being basically its influence working through people like Shao Kahn and Onaga, the Deadly Alliance, and Shinnok to basically merge the realms together again, so it can appear again. But in this game, you have Raiden, which is classified as a demigod, Cetrion, which is an Elder God, and Kronika, which is a Titan. They're taking a lot from Greek mythology here, and I don't think it really works. We know that, like, most Elder Gods have some form of, like, idea, or they are personification of something like Raiden is the personification of lightning and thunder, Fujin is the personification of wind, Cetrion is apparently the personification of like goodness and bliss, Shinnok is corruption, he was probably the elder god of death before falling. Kronika easily could have been a elder god, and if there were more elder gods that spawned, you could say that she was one of the original elder gods, and you can say because she holds she controls slash created slash tens, because she can have all three. She can be the one who originated the idea of time and tends to time and things like that. You can easily have her be one of the primordial forces of elder gods, which could make her stronger than other elder gods, like one of the more stronger ones, like the elder god of death, or the Cetrion would be the elder god of life, stuff like that, or like the elder god of like light or something, which could be the personification of like goodness or something. Like those things, the things that are like universal, they can be the stronger elder gods because they hold down a stronger domain, which isn't what they did here. They made her a titan, which is somehow stronger than an elder god, but appears to be lesser than the one being, or is she stronger than the one? That's where this doesn't make sense. I would just like to point it out. So and so and such as you see here. Kind of pointless to not have her be an elder god. And like I said, you can totally do the thing because she's the elder god of time. She's stronger because everything flows on an axis of time. That's what you could have done instead of doing this Greek mythology shit, which doesn't work with the rest of MK's lore, and we were led to assume that, basically all of MK's lore, even though Raiden was able to go back in time, was able to, like... Honestly, this is where it gets messy, because MK9 just should have been a out-of-universe reboot, and they changed stuff because it's a reboot or whatever. I mean, hindsight is 20/20, but if they had Kronika... If Kronika wanted to keep balance, maybe she sent things to the MK1 Raiden, and he changes stuff so Shao Kahn doesn't win, even though Shao Kahn shouldn't have won Armageddon, considering Onaga grabbed him and threw away Shao Kahn, and there's no way Shao Kahn can kill Onaga. He needed to poison Onaga originally to kill Onaga. So I don't see how Shao Kahn can beat a stronger, more powerful, and pissed off Onaga, who definitely would have killed him. Taven was the one who was going to beat Blaze and win. Because they were going to do a next generation thing after the next game, which maybe should have been the premise of MK9, as we see that was remixed into MKX. The idea of the next generation, because some fan favorites were going to live, but the majority of the MK cast was getting killed off because they had too many characters to juggle. Which is why our Armageddon kind of has this, there's just one good and one evil force, pretty much. Instead of there being a bunch of juggled plot lines and stuff, which is fair. You are dealing with 70 plus characters in a single game that all needed a story, so I'm, allowing that to slide. What I'm saying is MK has really good story, but it's definitely weighed down by the constant retcons and continuity errors in stuff like MK11 and the NetherRealm era. Titans will forever be a stain on this series because it's something that you kind of can't get rid of now, especially if every reboot is going to be a timeline reset. Honestly, they probably just should start doing out-of-universe ones, because at least it helps. But that's what we've derived in... I'm gonna shut up before I start talking about multiverse stuff and how it just allows a series to exist for eternity, and how this is a good and a bad thing depending on how you look at it, but that's a cat chat thing, I guess. How long have I been yapping for?